What up gamers, Fence here, and welcome back to Zenless Zone Zero. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a break here, continue on with whatever story is next, but hopefully I can maybe find a stopping point where I can do the character stories next, because I do want to do that instead. That's the paperwork out of the way, now it's time to catch up on some shut-eye. Alright. The Fallen Mountain Lions were said to be a brutal yet cunning gang. They must have caused a lot of harm to the citizens. This tough syndicate got taken out by public security. Despite our different points of view, those officers exact their own standards of justice in their own way. Even though we don't know who the hero of that day was, I'm sure they did so out of the goodness of their heart. You fall asleep without even realizing it probably because you're exhausted. Alright, what's up, Belle? There you are, Wise. Got something to share. Shepard just contacted us. He said he's gonna be around 6th Street lately for work and wants to meet. Any idea? We got him to help us scope out commissions in the Outer Ring so we could track down Perlman, right? That's why he's reaching out. Got time to meet now, Wise? Sure, let's go. Ooh. Will this really start the next thing? Dang, I'm kind of like worried. Maybe I should do the character stories first. Because of the whole like immersive storytelling, I feel like that might lead into the next story, like with Perlman and stuff. I just feel like right now is a good stopping point to, I guess, do the video archive stuff. Okay, I guess we'll do this now. Let's see. I guess we got Lycaon, Rena, and this one is Ellen, right? I think so. But yeah, I guess we'll do Lycaon first. Begin agent story. Yeah, I guess we'll do this first. Alright, let's see what's up with this story now. Tonight's a chill night, so you've been chatting leisurely with Belle until you hear an unexpected message notification. Belle, I receive a strange message. With the waning moon nigh, the chosen shall descend as the clock strikes midnight. O sinners, await judgments in silence. That is so cringy. Who sent this? Lycaon. Oh, it's from Lycaon. Wait, you mean the Lycaon that I know? We only know one Lycaon. Maybe his account got hacked and the hacker is taunting us. But it sounds like him, because he asked us politely if he were free in 5 minutes and said that he'd be coming to the video store. Did something happen? But this whole thing just feels so weird. Could it be that Lycaon, despite seeming quite serious, is actually like this deep down? Maybe not, I don't know. Right, he's too old for that. Oh, he says he's almost at the video store. Typical Lycaon, always so quick to act. We should go back and wait for him at the store. After returning to the video store, a rhythmic knocking comes at the door. As expected, it's Lycaon. He greets you with a gentlemanly nod and enters.
My apologies for disturbing you. I am here today to discuss a commission with you, Master Proxies. I trust the both of you have already read the forum post of declared criminal intent I sent you.
Forum post of what now? You sent us a forum post?
Ah, I believe I reposted it in the group chat.
Lycaon takes out his phone and carefully reads through the chat history.
My most sincere apologies. I failed to
You
send
failed.
it properly. Ellen just taught me how to long press and send internet links. But it appears I only managed to copy the title.
Oh, so that weird text Lycon sent us before was the title of an internet post.
Glad to see Lycon is still himself.
I yet remain apologetic for my mistake. In order to not waste your time, allow me to read the contents of the post aloud for you. With the waning moon nigh, the chosen shall descend as the clock strikes midnight. O sinners, await judgment in silence. That is what the title says. And now allow me to read the contents for you. On the day of revelation, during the embers of the waning moon, I shall become the chosen of the heavens and descend upon this land of sins, taking back the divine heart in the name of hope.
I feel like that still doesn't give much.
Signed, the companion of justice.
The contents of this post seem quite enigmatic. Did you get any of that, Belle?
I feel like I get it, but also don't get it. Lycaon, could you translate?
Considering the follow-up posts made by this poster, this thread should be a declaration that the poster intends to infiltrate a hollow tonight to steal a famous painting that will be in transport then. And this very painting belongs to one of my current employers. As a qualified attendant, it is my duty to protect my client's assets. Thus, I was hoping to have you accompany me into the hollow and help stop the theft.
Well, we can, but this post looks like it was written by a kid trying to sound edgy. Just trolling.
Indeed, you aren't wrong to think that way. I too have considered that possibility.
He knows what trolling means.
Wait, you know what edgy means?
Well, yeah, that too. I was about to say that too, but I feel like trolling is what he might not know what that means more.
The word edgy appeared in the comments multiple times. In order to figure out the exact meaning of this term, I scoured the web and carefully perused several books on the topic before getting an
What?
understanding of the nuance behind it.
Maybe scouring the web is enough. I don't think you need to pursue like several books.
Lycaon sure is diligent.
Even if the post is, as you said, merely a prank, that is also an acceptable outcome. You see, eliminating potential threats to my master's safety is also an important duty of an attendant. Of course, regardless of the outcome, I will see to it to give you sufficient compensation, Master Proxies. As this is quite urgent, I'm willing to offer twice the usual commission fee as
Ooh.
compensation, if that would be all right with you.
I mean, I assume this is not a troll, because, I mean, I feel like there's got to be some sort of like combat in this mission that would lead it to be somewhat true. But yeah, I don't think it's a troll.
We'll take the commission. After all, we can't leave a friend in need hanging.
But yeah, even if it is like not a troll, or even if it is a troll, I mean, like I would still take it, man. Like twice the money.
You didn't hesitate at all. Oh, wise.
Well then, I suppose this contract is settled. Thank you kindly for your trust. I shall take my leave for now. Once both of you are ready, please make your way to the hollow.
Okay. Lycaon bows gracefully as usual and then leaves the video store. Wise, I don't think advertising a crime is something a normal thief would do before they are about to steal something. Oh, I guess they're an edgy teen after all. Yeah, I think so too. Huh. Believing the world revolves around you might be fun, but people think it's cringe. But let's get ready to leave. We can't help Lycaon waiting for too long. Alright, let's do it. Let's go here. And by the way, that, hold on. That thing with Ellen, I think that was an event. So, hold on, let me see something really quick. So if I, go to the event thing. Because I was browsing this, like, a little bit. Is that, like, a new event? Unlocking in less than 10 hours now. I'm guessing this is like somewhat new, so maybe I can just skip out on this at first. I'm not even sure if there's like an appropriate time for me to do this. I mean, I'm guessing since they gave it to us right now, right? Well, I mean, it is there, right? Oh no, wait, it was Corin, was it? Did they give us Corin? I didn't see Corin. Oh no, it's not here anymore. Oh well, I guess first we'll do Lycaon. If it's Corin that we got instead, I forgot who we got. I guess it was Ellen, maybe. I'm not sure. But if it's Ellen, it does look like it might be a new story, so maybe we can just wait that out a bit. And just do like Rena afterwards. But yeah, we'll see. Thieves and Guardians. Because I recognize the cover of that like story on the events when I was browsing it a little bit while ago. Let's go and select the other people here. Oh man, I don't have the shoot, I don't have like the other. Well, I got Corin.
This is the path I follow.
But I haven't been working on her.
Ooh, we really...
Yeah, she's level 20. I guess just to be on the safe side of things. Is there a recommended level? Ice and Ether? I guess I can play with Miyabi and Zhu Yuan.
Zhu Yuan, ready.
Yeah,
This is the path I follow.
there we go.
Hey, don't look. Huh? Is something the matter?
Yeah, I guess this will be my. It feels like one of my first, I guess, non lore friendly teams in a while. But yeah, I'll use these guys. Let's go and deploy. I'm still working on Miyabi. You know, ever since I got the thing back, like the skill materials. I have been working on her for a bit, but like it wasn't I was still trying to work on her disk drives. But yeah, that's still a work in progress. Now here we go, just straight into the battle. Oh, what the heck? There's a person there. Is that the thief?
That person just now looked super
Warning.
suspicious.
Ethereal energy detected ahead.
It's most likely the thief. We should go after them. The smell of ethereals. How disgusting. You needn't worry. Leave the cleaning to me.
Warning. Strong ethereal energy detected up ahead.
That thief was able to get through despite being so small and weak. We should be more vigilant.
Play as Miyabi here. Yeah, I've been playing as her when I try to get her materials, and dude, she's so cool. With the slashes and stuff. Nice. There we go. Ooh, switch. Do you win?
Persisting.
Miyabi?
Light is but one step away.
Oh shoot, I thought I had full. I don't think I had full of that that ability of hers. You know, the 6 things. I think I counted it wrong. Oh, there we go. Good, good, good.
We should turn right, but there are some supplies
Hold on.
up ahead. I'll go by your decision, Master Proxy.
I'd rather go for the supplies. Okay, good. Nice polychromes. Good thing I went here. I want those polychromes. Yeah. Alright.
The path ahead seems to be blocked by ethereals.
What did I do that? Maybe I should have saved that.
I'll clear the way for you.
There we go. Nice thing. The game is so like low in FPS, man. Yeah, Miyabi's breaking the game here. Look, supplies over there.
We're surrounded by ethereals. Though it matters not. Please allow me a little time to deal with them.
I have not playing as Lycaon, man. I've just been playing as these guys just because I feel like they can deal more damage better. There we go. Yeah, they just feel faster to take on the enemies. Okay, hold on. Nice. More polychromes.
Looks like that thief's trapped by some ethereal.
Things don't look too good. Let's deal with the surrounding ethereals first.
Let's do it, Lycaon. So he's ice. So maybe I should just keep using Miyabi with her then.
A deep clean.
Or with him. Just to build that You know, that freeze thing. Nice.
It's over.
Oh my god, the damage. It's crazy.
No restrictions.
Oh, I finish him off. Nice. Oh, Lilac.
Huh. The thief is just a kid.
What's wrong? Your expression is a little odd.
No, it's nothing. This is just a bit shocking.
Yeah, I don't think he expected it to be like some kid.
Shocking? How so?
Please, do not worry. It's nothing major, it's just that, well, this lady thief is my current employer.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Not long ago, I was contracted by her family and temporarily took over their previous attendance duties.
Huh? So she's stealing from her own house?
Master, I have found a proverb that fits the current situation. She is going against her family, like machine oil that decided to flood the workshop. Ha ha, ha ha.
Machine humor.
Fairy, now's not the time for bad jokes.
Miss Lilac, could you explain why you are here?
I know not of this lilac you speaketh of. Thou dost not know my name. But, very well, allow me to enlighten thee. Mortals, hear me! My name is Lempeluch Asnabel Phantomhine Lilac. But thou may also call me the chosen of the world's end, the companion of justice.
So does she really talk like that, or is she just being edgy?
I think I still heard the name Lilac in there.
Incorrect. That's Lempeluch Asnabel Phantomhine Lilac to you, not Lilac.
Grandiose, yet lengthy and jumbled terminology, speech filled with emotion but lacking any efficiency in communication. I see.
Lacking any efficiency in
I suppose this
communications.
is a textbook example of the edgy speech pattern. However, from my perspective, it appears you have no issues communicating with her. Could this be the popular subculture amongst the youth today?
I don't think they speak like that though whenever they try to be edgy.
It's really not. Basically, nobody speaks like this nowadays. If I had to guess, it was in style maybe 3 trends ago.
Or maybe like a millennium ago. Like thousands of years ago.
If I might be blunt, your explanation is also quite confusing. However, we shouldn't linger here. I recommend we escort her out of the hollow.
Was that it? Oh wow, that was it. Okay. Oh wow, we got 80 from that. Heck yeah. Was that also counting the ones I got along the way? But yeah, that's good, man. Making more of these polychromes, getting ready. I think what I want to do is maybe I'll do a few pulls on that blonde bodyguard lady.
And whom might thou be?
Because I really want to save up on the Opal squad. Because I really want to play as them, man. I love their... I like the faction overall, man. Like the soldiers and stuff. It just looks so cool.
This is Wise, a friend of mine, Miss Lilac, about what happened just now.
I have told thee before, I am not Lilac. I am Lempeluch Asnabel Phantomhine Lilac.
Lampeluche, Asnabel, Phantomhine, Lilac. I don't think I can say that fast enough without maybe me possibly making a mistake.
It's such a long name. You just made it up yourself, didn't you?
Made what up? This name is from my favorite comic.
Your favorite comic.
I mean, this is the name bestowed upon me since conception.
I heard that. From the comics, huh?
Miss Lilac, would you like blueberry mousse or orange tart for afternoon tea tomorrow?
He's so, like, casual now.
Blueberry mousse, for sure.
So, you finally admitted it. You really are the child of his employer, Lilac.
How could you use food to trip me up? That's cheating!
Aha! The staple of an edgy persona. Once exposed, they ditch the pretenses.
Miss Lilac, if I may ask you, why do you want to steal this painting?
Stealing a painting? As expected, you can only see the surface of all this. Unfortunately for your feeble minds, the shallows do not typically contain the truth.
May I be so bold as to assume that the post on Internet was also put up by you?
What post? I don't know of any post.
On the day of revelation, during the embers of the waning moon, I shall become the chosen of the heavens and descend upon this land of sins, taking back...
Stop. Okay, what's with that bland as hell reading? If you tried to sign up for the organization right now, I bet they'd drop you in the first round. But the organization probably wouldn't want someone as stuffy as you in the first place. Never mind a painting. I bet you couldn't even steal a coin.
What is this organization you speak of?
The organization is the organization. Stealing this
What?
painting is the test they gave me. Once I pass this test, I can join them and become a companion of justice. I just didn't think that I'd get something belonging to my parents as a target.
This organization tests people by having them steal things?
The entrance test is to steal something? What sort of organization is this?
Obviously, a Phantom Thieves Syndicate. What else? Do you really not know about Mockingbird? The most famous Phantom Thieves in all of New Eridu?
Mockingbird.
Searching for Mockingbird, an infamous thief syndicate that steals from the rich and gives to the poor. Though their reputation is quite mixed, they once fooled and scammed almost all the wealthy elites of New Eridu.
So they're just Robin Hood. A Robin Hood faction.
The organization was inactive for quite
Or
some
organization.
time, but has recently resurfaced on Internet.
They're merely a group of criminals, nothing more.
Mockingbird isn't just some group of criminals. They're chivalrous thieves who steal from the rich and give to the poor. They are justice itself, and I am one of the chosen. Lampeluche Asdebel Phantomhine Lilac, also known as the chosen of the world's end, the companion of justice.
Miss Lilac,
That's enough. Don't try to stop me. You can't possibly understand this kind of justice or my determination to become a phantom thief.
you misunderstand. As an attendant, it is my duty to protect my master's assets. So I cannot allow you to steal this painting. However, please do not worry. As per the contract I have signed, you too are my employer. And I will not prevent you from doing as you wish. Nor will I tell your parents.
So he's just going to allow this?
Yet I must warn you, the organization that calls itself Mockingbird is not necessarily trustworthy. And there are great risks in trying to join. I hope you can reconsider.
I thought you were gonna be all stuffy and stuck up like my previous attendants. Never thought you might be different from those old fossils. As for the painting, it's fine, even if you don't let me take it. I have other ways.
Lilac leaves, but Lycaon doesn't follow. But is it really okay just to leave her like this?
Please do not worry. I will not let the situation remain as it currently is. It's just considering what I know of people such as Miss Lilac. Forcing my opinion will only cause more trouble. If I want her to understand the issue at hand, I need to find a more appropriate method. Something more direct and impactful that'll teach her where the issue lies. Apart from that, I also need some time to look into this ostensible Mockingbird's current dealings more thoroughly.
Lycaon, why do you care so much about this Mockingbird organization? Have you had issues with them in the past or something?
My relationship with Mockingbird. I wouldn't exactly call what transpired issues.
Ooh, some history here.
It has to do with a mistake I once made. I apologize. This has to do with some unpleasant history. When the opportunity presents itself, I will tell you more. You have my word.
Okay. Let me... hold on. Need to charge something here. There we go. Alright, let's go back to the store and tell Belle Guess we're going to the counter here. Alright. So was that really it? That was pretty short for the first story. Never would I have thought something like this would come out of busting a thief. There's definitely something wrong with that Mockingbird. Yep, despite claims that Mockingbird are these phantom thieves who steal from the rich to give it to the poor, something still feels a little sus. You also think there's something up with Lilac, Wise. Makes sense. It feels like she's going to try something. But it's getting late, let's sleep early. Next up, we just have to wait for Lycaon to get in touch. Take a break. Yeah, so yeah, that was it for the story for the first part here. Yeah, hold on, let me just check again. Yeah, now we got the second one. Oh, whoops, I went back too far back. I'm just kind of curious, like... So this one... So wait, do we already have it unlocked? I thought it was just... When I saw that event, I guess it wasn't... It didn't look like it was unlocked yet. Okay, we're back at the beginning here. Okay, so there is no Corin. I thought there would be Corin here. But I guess I was wrong. Okay, let's just keep on going then. I don't know why I just backed out again. I guess it was Ellen. Can I continue? Yeah, so I guess I can just start that right away. It's just that event page made it look to be new. I'm guessing it is new. And that they just made it, you know, available at the same time with Rena and Lycaon. A few days later, you meet up with Lycaon at the coffee shop at in Lumina Square, as you agreed earlier. Regardless, the Mockingbird incidents from before, I have conducted a preliminary investigation. It seems as though this organization is deliberately trying to get close to Miss Lilac after all. Oh, I see. That's right. The true intentions of these people remain unclear. However, I have already prepared my bait. Perhaps a big fish will take a bite soon. Actually, there's one more thing I'd like to discuss with you. If it's not too much to ask, could you spare time around this time tomorrow? I have some doubts about this case that I hope we can clear up together. Of course. Wonderful. Then I'll be waiting for you at Lumina Square this time tomorrow. The next day, Wise heads to Lumina Square and immediately spots Lycaon in a crowd. He steps forward and stands on the tiptoes to pat Lycaon on the back. Why is there some weird spaces between, like, Wise and heads and he and steps? This feels weird.
Ah, you are very punctual. I wanted to discuss with you that recently, Miss Lilac has been acting rather strange. While she usually frequents the bookstore, recently, she has been going to the noodle shop instead.
What's wrong with the noodle shop? Noodles are pretty good.
I apologize. I have no bias against noodles. What I mean is, Miss Lilac's least favorite food is noodles. She even said, noodles being the Protec's favorite food, that's so last year. It's a new year now. Have some creativity.
Lilac seems to be quite the comic nerd.
In addition, according to what her chauffeur and bodyguards said, she even skipped her extra classes today.
Oh.
This is completely unprecedented. Miss Lilac has always been well-behaved and never skips classes. Even in her free time, she spends it almost entirely reading comics. I have a suspicion that this all might have to do with that so-called Mockingbird organization.
Did the Phantom Thieves teach Lilac bad habits?
Yes, I believe so. In any case, in order to ensure that there are no potential threats to her safety, I wish to do some investigating at the places she frequents. If I could be so bold as to ask you to accompany me, I believe you are likely more familiar with Lumina Square than I am.
Sure. Lumina Square may as well be my second home.
It seems you are indeed quite familiar with the location. I was wise to ask for your help. Ah, yes. There was
I am
something
wise.
else I wished to discuss with you. May I call you Master while investigating, just in case? I believe using this to cover our identities will be more convenient for us.
By all means, go ahead.
Thank you for your cooperation. Then, let us begin from the noodle shop.
All right. Yo, but he's here too? Or is there like multiple copies of him? I don't know. Oh, it's you, Wise. Okay, so he's also here too. Are you free right now? Well, sorry, I'm in the middle of something right now and there's a stream of customers queuing out of the door. We've been short-staffed at the shop recently, and the part-time kids aren't always able to come in. Besides making all the noodles, I had to serve all the diners too. Some people take an eternity just to order. I'm just swamped here. Would it make things more efficient if you were to know in advance what each customer in the queue wished to order? Of course it would. If I could get their orders in advance, then I could really focus on the noodles. I see. I have a proposal to address this problem. You can judge for yourself if it's appropriate. With your assent, we could sign a temporary contract. I can help ask your diners about their preferences, give them some appropriate suggestions, and summarize everything in a table for your perusal. Of course, I won't be requiring any form of compensation. I just hope that you can take the time to answer a few questions once you're less busy. Lycaon is the dependable one. If you say so, Wise, then I'll leave things to you. Or with you. Okay, let's see what they want. Oh, I think a white bowl is better. Wow, it's a Thyran attendant. He looks so suave. Good day. Our restaurant provides a menu service that matches you with dishes that suits your needs to increase efficiency. May I ask, what appeals to your taste? My taste? That's a little direct, isn't it? I like him hot and arrogant. I'm also into furries and that's on me. I didn't explain myself clearly enough. What I meant to say was, how do you like your noodles? Oh, in that case, I like sweet noodles. Master, based on this diner's description, I have identified their main requests. White bowl, preferably on the sweeter side. Is there anything you could suggest? White bowl. I don't know what's sweet actually. It's either gonna be the seafood or pumpkin. It's gonna be a white bowl. I'm never good in sweets, so I'll just say maybe pumpkin. Not bad. That's exactly how I like it. By the way, do you mind if I watch the attendants while I eat? They go really well together. I don't think that's a good idea. It will affect the running of the store. That's too bad. For a second there, I thought the noodles on the menu turned into a high-end ribeye steak. I've got one last question for you. May I please pet your tail? The tail has a different price tag. Well, I haven't heard that one before. Look, thanks, but the tail is off limits. Man. She's also into furries too. That's funny. How like, it's just, playing this game, I guess it does make sense to have more of the, internet slang or whatever. Because like when I play all the other like Hoyoverse gacha games, like I don't expect them to reference those type of things. Look at this crowd. How long are we gonna be waiting for? Is it really that hard to get a bite to eat around here? Good day. Our restaurant provides a menu service that matches you with dishes that suit your needs to increase efficiency. Excuse me, how do you like your noodles? You mean flavor? Well, of course, it's gotta be spicy. Noodles without chili is like an ethereal without a hollow. It's not natural. I'm sorry, but noodles that aren't spicy do exist in the world. Or at least they do here. If you want some, we got it. Master, based on this diner's description, I have identified their main requests. A black bowl, piping hot soup, and a dish with meat. Please recommend a dish for them. So let's see. Black bowl cold noodles or black bowl mushroom noodles. But it's gotta be piping hot. And a dish with meat. I mean, mushroom is not meat. Cold noodles? I mean, it's just noodles, right? If only there was a black bowl here with the red chili chicken noodles, that would be perfect. I mean, she didn't really say, like, the bowl, right? Like, she just wants it spicy. I didn't hear the meat part. I guess I'll go with this. The red chili. Chicken noodle. Not bad. This noodles look like it'll hit the spot. Looks like you're really working really hard. I thought you were some rich person who brought their attendant out to experience life in the real world. But I am rich. I don't suppose I could have my meal on the house. I'm broke. Your order has been settled. Thank you for your business. Alright. Are you also into furries too, dude? There's one coming out in like sometime in the future. Every bowl of noodles looks so good to me. Good day. Our restaurant provides a menu service that matches you with dishes that suits your needs to increase efficiency. But I don't really have any special requests. I'll take whatever you suggest. Is there anything you can recommend? How about this? White bowl of fried barbecue noodles. It's one of our most popular dishes. That sounds pretty good, but isn't fried barbecue a little greasy? I like eating meat, but it's not very healthy if it's greasy. Well, how about a black bowl of red chili chicken noodles? The soup isn't greasy, and it's good for your immune system. That does sound good, but the black bowl has red chili in it. Won't that be a bit too spicy? I can eat spicy food, so there's no problem there, but I just don't feel like eating something that's super spicy. I thought you said you didn't have any special requests. It's quite alright, I understand. Master, based on this diner's description, I have identified their main requests: meaty but not greasy, and not spicy. Please, could you suggest some dishes for them? Green pepper, bone broth noodles. Let's go with the bone broth noodles. Wow, that sounds great. And the meat on those bones doesn't look greasy at all. I'll take one of those. Your order has been settled. Thank you for your business. No, I should be thanking you. I'm not the type of diner with many requests. It must be a real pain for you when you get a picky eater, right? Thank you for sharing your concerns. We always try to cater to the needs of our diners, no matter the customer. I hope you have a lovely meal. As expected of Lycaon, cool, calm, and collected. I've counted up all the orders of all the customers in line. Let's hurry up and give Chop Jr. the final table. Alright. That's it. You guys are moving fast. Let me see. This is a complete, clear table with prominent, easy-to-read items. You really are a gem of a worker. Oh, once I'm financially independent, I'd love to have such a capable attendant helping out with daily operations in the shop. And just think of all the customers you'll attract just by standing there. Like that one girl. Was that last bit your point? Your praise honors me, but you surely are joking. I'm merely but a humble attendant. I wonder if you might be available to now answer a few questions. Oh, I almost forgot about all that. Go ahead, ask away. We can talk about anything you want, except my pin. Have you seen a little girl called Lilac? She used to shop at your store quite frequently. Who? Sorry, my memory isn't the greatest, and I'm always forgetting other people's names. Well, she always saying things that find people difficult to understand. I remember now. That girl who's always talking nonsense. I know her. I saw her recently. She just came to our store recently for some part-time work. One look tells me she never lifted a finger on housework at home. But she's a hard-working, studious, and a pretty good person. Speaking of which, I just paid her a big advance on her salary today. She seemed nice, and she left her student ID as collateral, so I gave her the advance. An advance on her salary. Got it. Thank you for your cooperation. You have been a tremendous help. It's fine. Now that you mention it, what is your relationship with that kid? Lilac is my employer. She has had some minor issues recently, and I am duty-bound to keep her safe. So it's like that, then. Hang on. If that kid is your boss, then does that mean Wise? I'm Lycaon's master. Correct. Mr. Wise is my master. Now I get it. Anyway, fire in attendant, you are very capable. If you're after any side gigs in the future, please come and find me. I'll make it worth your while. Looks like you've gathered a lot of information about Lilac. Discuss it with Lycaon.
I did not expect Miss Lilac would actually work here part-time. Logically speaking, she would not lack pocket money to spend. Unless... perhaps she's saving up to purchase something particularly expensive.
I wonder what it could be. Perhaps a limited edition surprise box? The kind all the girls have been raving about recently.
No, I highly doubt a surprise box, even a limited edition one, could be that expensive. Lilac's parents have been planning to sell a batch of paintings recently. That painting is amongst them, and I hear it was reserved a couple of days ago. But that painting is not cheap. If I had to guess, I'd say it costs about...
Lycaon uses his hands to convey an impossibly large number.
Wait a second. How much? Could someone her age really afford something like that?
Well, in terms of material wealth, my employer is indeed quite affluent.
Material wealth? Is there another kind of wealth?
Miss Lilac's parents are usually exceptionally busy and are unable to spend time with her. However, they are very strict and expect the best from her. No matter what she is doing, she usually has a chauffeur or bodyguards to accompany her. Well, excuse me, monitor her actions would be a more apt way to put it. Every day after school, Miss Lilac also has endless extracurricular and supplementary classes to attend. Though she may have material wealth, is she truly happy? I've been wondering ever since I took over attendant duties for this household. Perhaps that is exactly why Miss Lilac spends so much time with her comics. At the very least, in the world of comic book fiction, she is free.
You just made it sound so sad.
Truly, you're such a conscientious attendant. Your employers are lucky they managed to hire you.
You flatter me. I do not believe I live up to your praise. Someone once told me that family is an everlasting, unavoidable curse placed upon a person. No matter how much you grow, no matter where you go, that curse will forever follow you like a shadow. When you fall to rock bottom or climb to your peak, it will appear, turning you back into that helpless, powerless child who can do nothing but hide in the closet and weep. Perhaps it is because I have never known the feeling of being bonded to someone through blood, but I've always believed that family should not be a curse, as they had told me.
Family can be full of warmth. There to support you every step of the way.
I should have asked the second one.
It seems you and your
I want to know
kin
that.
are quite close. I am sincerely happy to know that. I believe Lilac chose to work part-time due to her family as well. Perhaps her savings are just short of being able to afford the painting, and she does not wish to ask her parents for help. Or perhaps she simply wants to obtain something through the efforts of her own two hands. However, what I am most worried about is that if Miss Lilac did manage to buy the painting, it would then follow that she would meet with members of Mockingbird. If this is so, she may end up in danger. So, could I be so bold as to ask you to accompany me to another location? Once we are there, I should be able to confirm where exactly that painting will end up.
Okay. Over here? Around the school area? This is the school, right? A suspicious vendor. Oh, this young gentleman here. Interested in buying some jade? We just got a new batch in. No thanks, I don't need it. As expected of a rich gentleman. How about you buy a piece of jade for this tyrant attendant with you? It could be a token of trust between you two. Seeing it is like seeing your master in person. Just imagine passing this down for 5 generations to your descendants. How about this? I'll cut you a 12% discount. I'm practically giving it away. Just consider it a way to make friends. The name's Casey. Every pawn trader around here knows my name. You guys are lucky to have a bump into me. Mr. Casey, we are not here to shop. Have you heard about the famous piece at the museum getting torched? Do you know who did this? It was the artist himself. All his works are supposed to be fireproof. If it burned, it's definitely a fake. Alright, your turn. Which organization has the highest success rate in our field so far? Mockingbird. or to be more precise, the formerly active Mockingbird. Huh, I never would have guessed a couple of decent looking guys like you were actually in the know. Guess you deserve a bonus question. Who's the leader of Mockingbird? That's not one of our code words. I'm just messing around. If you knew the answer to the industry's biggest secret, you wouldn't be standing here, would you? I'll just remain silent. Fine. Got anything you need to sell? My cut's a fixed 20%, no discounts. No. We'd like to ask you for some information. Naturally, we shall offer appropriate compensation. Oh, looking for a bit of intel, huh? You come to the right person. But rules are rules. If you want the info, I need the code word, and your master has to give it to me too. The most famous piece at the museum was Torch. Who was the arsonist? The artist himself. Very good, correct. Which organization has the highest success rates in the field so far? Mockingbird? Very good, you're correct. Tell me, what do you want to know? It's about that painting, Divine Heart. Do you know who the buyer is? Oh, that. Then you really have to come to the right place. The buyer of that painting is a little girl, I believe. Kids these days eat richer than the last. That's precisely as I predicted. Got it. Thank you for the information. No problem. Oh yeah, one more question for the attendant. Are you working solo these days, or do you have a partner? Surely this pampered gentleman here with his innocent Bambi eyes isn't your partner, right? I once had a partner. Yeah, can we know about his past? He's been teasing about this with like Mockingbird, and then about like that one question that I kind of missed. But now we are enemies? Oh shoot, did he work with Mockingbird before? Oh, like frick. Oh, that happens all the time in this line of work. We've all had partners who ended up becoming our enemies. So, why did you split? Trouble dividing your cuts equally? Come on, spill the beans. I love hearing these stories. I'm sorry, that's private. Lycaon frowns and pulls awkwardly at the collar on his coat. You seem rather reluctant to talk about this topic. Yikes, judging by the looks on your face, you must have parted ways in some spicy drama. Shame we didn't know each other back then. I'm a top mediator in this industry, and maybe if I stepped in, you'd still be peacefully splitting your profits. So, what's your former partner up to now? Have they got any other good stuff? Go on, tell them I'll pay top Denny. Ever heard the saying, silence is golden? It's okay. Thank you for helping me out, Master. Mr. Casey, here's your promised remuneration. Let us hereby part ways. After talking to the suspicious merchants, you give Lycaon a wink. Lycaon instantly understands, and the two of us walk to a remote area together.
You seem to have something about which you would like to inquire. Please, go ahead.
Yeah, why do you know so much about these kind of transactions?
How come you know so much about this sort of thing?
I've merely dabbled a little in such things.
I think it was part of
I would
Mockingbird.
not consider myself an expert. I understand your confusion.
That'll be kind of cool for the past.
However, this concerns my past. It also concerns my nemesis.
Lycaon's nemesis. Perhaps it's one of those creatures from old civilization films who happen to like a certain crimson liquid that get into fights with wolf people whenever they come across one another.
Vampires?
I believe your imagination is running away with you. In any case, that past is not pleasant.
You can't tell us anything? I kind of want to hear it now.
This nemesis and I, we once worked together. That is the reason I once had dealings with these intermediaries. Many of them are so cunning, they will take advantage of any weaknesses they perceive. It takes patience and effort to deal with them. If you ever come across such merchants in the future, please be careful. And do not give your trust lightly. Seeing as Miss Lilac has already obtained the painting, she must be meeting with the people from Mockingbird soon. We must stop her before that happens. She should have just finished her supplementary classes. Let's head over and take a look.
Okay. Head to the cram school with the students. So wait, was this not it? I guess this was a field trip, right? When they... Like during Colita's story? I guess it was. But yeah, I think we'll do that next time, guys. We're already at the 30, or I guess not the 30, the 50-minute limit now, since I'm doing that new thing now. But next time we'll keep on going with the story, and yeah, we'll see just how much there is left to the story, because I feel like we've gone like maybe halfway to it right now. But yeah, we'll see. Anyway, guys, yeah, that'll be it for now. That's game.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good